mô tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Bồn thà sa chi vạ ma chân ta na ma sa này giang na ma sa ma nâu Bị son tiếng vi bộ lang a la tang ta sa nô bia về na ton ta ra yo. Sôm namaskar chung pua ព្រះរតនត្រ័យដោយសេចក្តីគោរពសូមក្រាបថ្វាយបង្គំចំពោះព្រះធេរៈធ្វើសមានភាពចំពោះអ្នកដែលមានអាយុទាំងឡាយចម្រើនពរញាតិញោមពុទ្ធបរិស័ទបងប្អូនប្រុសស្រីទាំងអស់ So very good morning for most venerable sir and all lady devotee today Today is Monday 12 August 2019. Our class continue on Sutta Nipāta, the fifth book of Khuddaka Nikāya that we have studied about the ancient collection of discourses delivered by our Lord Buddha, and we went like 6 days already. Today is the 7th of our studying, and we still in the same the first stanza, first verse, that there are many points of Dhamma that we need to study in regarding the first stanza. So now, today we will continue that. Yesterday we just have like 1 hour, and we got like 5 ways of removing of resentment. Akhata vatu, samukhato. We get rid of resentment by 5 ways. But our Lord Buddha has mentioned. But before continuing, I just come back to the first verse that we have learned. So the first verse that we have learned, Yove Upatitam Vineti Gotham. So we still in the first sentence of the first verse that we study who remove the anger that appearing in the mind. So we study about the Sambhara Vinaya, to remove by restraint in 5 ways, and Pahana Vinaya removes by abandoning in 5 ways. And then we explain about the Gautha and Akhata. Akhata means resentment. Resentment regarding to one who always hope or wish toward other in bad way. There are 7 ways of enemy that hope that its own enemy to be in that way. So 7 points that the enemy want enemy to be. We will I will tell you step by step. But yesterday we studied about how the five method that removing resentment. When we resent, we angry, or we hope, we see in other person in bad way, want them to be in such bad way, but we can remove it completely or entirely. Yeah, you know the word entirely, right? Entirely and completely, that yesterday I mentioned to you. Sakala, entirely or completely. So first, Buddha mentioned what is the first? Metta tasmin pukale bhavetapo. We should develop the loving kindness toward that person. Which person? The recent person. So we should develop loving kindness, metta, loving kindness toward the person who resentment. The second one, karana tasmin pukale bhavetapo. We should develop the compassion. What are the words that similar to compassion? Sympathy. Sympathy or compassion, we should developing toward that person. The third one, upekha tasmin pukale bhavetapo. We should develop equanimity toward that person. But when these three, metta, karana, mudita, is not work, metta, karana, and upekha doesn't work. So one should develop, one should disregard him. Asati amanisikaro. So no need to think of him, no need to worry about him, not in contact with him, not mind connected with him. So just forget him. Asati amanasikaro. Just forget him. And the fifth one, what are the fifth? Kamasakata. So one should apply kamasakata tasmin pukale atithatapa. One should apply the ideas of ownership of karma. Ownership of karma. ម្ចាស់នៅលើម្ចាស់ផ្ទាល់នៅលើអំពើរបស់ខ្លួនបាន ownership ម្ចាស់ ownership. Kamasakata. Kamasakata, ownership of karma. Ownership of karma. Kamasakata. So ownership of karma. That this person responsible. You remember yesterday they were responsible, right? Yes. Responsible for their own karma. Ownership of karma means responsible for own karma. Karma. Responsible for own karma. So these are the five methods that the Buddha mentioned. Karma is the same. Kamasakata. So now we have another five way, but it is very long but only short meaning. I think we just not point by point. Our elder, do you know elder? Elder, do you know the word elder? Huh? Elder. Do you know the word elder used here? Yeah.
Elder.
I think you hear every day because I know you listen the English Dhamma talk. You learn, you hear this word every day, but just you don't know how to use this word in Buddhism. Elder.
Yes. Old and
This thing, it is called comparative. Comparative. They compare old, elder, oldest. This is the word. You know the word old, right?
yes.
Old.
Yeah. All English word, they have these kinds of comparative.
Comparative.
Old is simple word. Elders comparative. Oldest superlative. Old, what does it all mean? Old mean the person who are
Who are along
in age.
in age.
So old หมายถึงแต่ចាស់មិនចឹង How about elder?
ចាស់ជាង
ចាស់ជាង Comparative. It means to compare ប្រៀបធៀប And oldest
ចាស់ណាស់
yeah.
ចាស់ខ្លាំងណាស់ចាស់ជាង
It is in Pali Visesa and Ate Visesa ការប្រៀបធៀបគ្នា So elder here mean one who are older than us. One who are taking from line to line from the beginning. We said venerable. It is mean elder. Thera. Pali Thera. Thera mean elder.
yes.
So elder Sariputta, it means Sariputta Thera. Venerable Sariputta. So when you hear the word elder, especially when we say about the Nikaya in Buddhism, so how many Nikaya present day of Buddhism?
2 និកាយ
Which are the two?
ថេរវាទមហាយាន
Yeah, we can say two. Thera,
ថេរវាទ
Vada,
មហាយាន
Mahayana, and Vajrayana. We have 3 prominent Nikaya in present world.
Two let's say in Cambodia
វជ្រាយាន Japan
No.
or no
No. We have Theravada, Mahayana, and Vajrayana or Tantrayana. Tantrayana and Vajrayana is the same. Some parts of country, it is now its prominent place in Tibet, Tibetan Buddhism. Tibetan Buddhism, Tantrayana or Vajrayana is the same. So, in Tibet, in Sikkim, in Bhutan,
Dalai Lama
in Mongolia, all they are Vajrayana.
Dalai Lama
Yes, Dalai Lama.
no Mahayana Dalai Lama
Dalai Lama is Vajrayana also, we can say Mahayana, but it is now the big yana. So that's why it is just separate their own yana as Vajrayana. It's not the time of this Dalai Lama, it's for long time already. Vajrayana is long time already. Yeah. Vajrayana is emerged in 7th century that I mentioned in the first day. 7th century សតវត្សទី7 In
Mun Mahayana.
no, Mahayana is emerged in the first century, and Vajrayana is emerged or existed in the range of Songa and Andhra dynasty in India. That the king won Buddhism back to India. Then the king asked all the minister and teacher, Brahmin, Guru, to bring back Buddhism to India. That's why all of those minister, Brahmin or Guru said the fake Buddhism. You understand the fake Buddhism? Fake. Plum. So this Vajrayana, even though developed the heart of Buddhism also, but they develop like Tantra. You know the word Tantra, right? The hymn. Hymn. ការសូត្រមន្តការធ្វើមន្តអាគម so like Panchatantra, it is like Gatha, always reciting Om Manipatamam. So I respect to the Sakyamuni, something like that. The word Om, we in Buddhist canon we never use word Om, but in Vajrayana they use always Om. Om Nipatamam. Just use the Brahmin word, the Hindu's word, Om. Om means Namo. In Buddhism we use Namo. In our ancient text, Namo, to respect. Om, Ome, Om. Yeah, Om or Ome. It is refers to the gods in the heaven. Om. And in Cambodian language we use our Ome. Ome Sati Swaha. Something. Ome Sati Swahaya. Om is in Tantra. In Hinduism mostly used. It's not related anything to Buddhism. But Vajrayana we use always that all of those words. And Mahayana take prominent place in the northern of India at that time, northern and eastern. Mahayana now play very prominent place in China, in Korea, in Japan, in North Vietnam, and some part. So Mahayana, there are many sutra and many scripture regarding to Mahayana. Mahayana they have the main books in Mahayana. It's called Mahavastu. I think you know the Mahavastu, right?
Mahavastu.
Do you know how Mahayana emerged in the beginning? Mahayana they have their own canon, because Theravada we have 3 canon, 3 Pitaka. Mahayana they have the most prominent Mahavastu. Mahavastu. What are Mahavastu? You know the Mahavastu?
I don't know.
I think you know all, but you have never. You heard this word because you learn Mahavatu. In Sanskrit we say Mahavastu. In Pali we say Mahavatu.
Yes.
Mahavat.
What are the Mahavatu mean? Let's think.
Yes, Mahavatu. I know before Keche Acharya speak
Can you mention at least one Mahavastu?
Yes.
Just one. What is Mahavastu? Do you know? Mahavastu is emerged in the Tutiya Sangayana, the second consort. The Vajjiputaka Bhikkhu come up all together and set up the 10 rule. That's a Mahavastu. 10 rule. What are the 10 rule? At that time, let me say if you cannot remember. In our Tripitaka, there is also in Vedak Ledap Moy, Panchasatika Khandaka. Sattasatika Khandaka, the 11 Khandaka of Vinaya, of Chulavaka, mentioned about Tutiya Sangayana, the second console. What are the second console emerged? Because of controversy among Buddhist practice. At that time, in Vaishali, Venerable Yasaka Kanakaputta went to Vaishali to meet all the Vajjiputaka Bhikkhu. And at the opposite day, the Poya day, the full moon day, Poya day, full moon day or Uposita day, Vajjiputaka preached Dhamma, but they put a jar or bowl, alms bowl with water and preaching Dhamma. After preaching, they collect the money. May all the lay devotee gives the money to the monk. And then Venerable Jasaka Kanakaputta disagree with this idea, because it is not a right way of the monk to do. Because at that time, the monk lived freely in the forest, in the temple, without taking any money or any gold or any silver to live. Just live under taking care of the people. People feed the monk. But Vajjiputaka Bhikkhu not only living as a monk in the temple, but they want money as they want. This controversy happened. And then Venerable Yusaka Kanakaputta come back from this and go to Venerable Revata, Venerable Sappakami, and other Venerable, 5 Venerable that the student of Venerable Ananda and Anuruddha. And then there are 700 monks together to raise the second console. And then Vajjiputaka Bhikkhu, it's called Mahasangika. They have a lot of monks follow them. They call themselves Mahasangika. And they use Mahavastu, 10 Mahavastu as their scripture, their main books of practicing. Like the monk can eat after noon little bit. The monk can keep Sanitikaravatu, the food that they keep overnight and they can eat it. And the monk can take money, something, etc.
And eat all meat.
Yeah. No, not eat meat.
Not eat all meat.
Not eat meat.
Yeah. No, yes.
Yeah. This Mahavastu is the main scriptures of Mahayana.
Yes.
But they also accepted the 4 arguments. Do you know 4 arguments? It's very...
Mahayana, Mahavatu, Keji and Jariya.
4 arguments. Yeah, if we say about the story, it's never ended. Many stories that I can tell you, because we learn almost 4 years about in our university about the everything in history about religion, but just tell you something a little bit at the time. Not if we study only Gatha, maybe you boring. So 4 agama. What are the 4 agama? Agama means Tipitaka also. Canon. Theravada we use canon or Pitaka. Agama used in Mahayana, they accept all the 4 Nikaya. Dikha Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya, Samyutta Nikaya. They accept only these 4 Nikaya. No, Khataka Nikaya, there is no Khataka Nikaya in Pathama Sankayana. So that's why they don't know. Khataka Nikaya is developed later. Yes. So they accept the 4 Nikaya and still have today in China, in Tibet, they have the same our Nikaya. But they don't accept Vinaya Pitaka. They use only Mahavastu. And they develop, there are many sutras. And not only the person, the monk who are in wrong practice, but all many other scholars, many other wise monks, very clever monk, very intelligent monk, practice also of those Nikaya. That's why after Second Buddhist Council, there are 18 Nikayas, 18 groups of Buddhist practice. 18 group. Theravada, we have just Theravada. But we have Satthaviravada, we have Sautrantika Vada, we have Samudaya Vada, we have many other Vada. 18 groups of Buddhism. And Mahayana, they have Navalokuttara Sutra. They have main 9 sutra, the prominent sutra for them. Or they can 9 gems. We have just triple gem in Theravada. Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, triple gems. Ratanatraya. But in Mahayana, they have 9 gems. They have Satthamma Pundarika Sutra. They have 6 perfection, 6 paramita. They have Ulampana Sutra. They have many sutra. I cannot remember them. And Mahayana, there are 2 prominent schools of Mahayana. Madhyamaka philosophy and Yoga-Jara idealism. They have 2 prominent. They have two prominent philosophy in Mahayana and that developed later. Madhyamaka philosophy Madhyamika means Majjhima. Madhyamaka philosophy is Majjhima Padipata. Madhyamika philosophy is introduced by the most very intelligent and clever monk, Venerable Nagarjuna. I think you have heard his name. If we read a book regarding the history of Buddhism or in Mahayana, we know him, Nagarjuna. He is very clever and he is the first that discussed many sutra and many Abhidhamma. And we have also Abhidhamma Kosa of Venerable Vasubandhu and Asanga. Madhyamika philosophy is like interpret the theories of emptiness. I think you heard the Sunyatavada. This emptiness. The theory of emptiness. Sunyatavada. The emptiness of no. Madhyamika philosophy and Sunyatavada is the same. Majjhima Padipatiya. emptiness here that Venerable Nagarjuna mentioned, he mentioned that our Lord Buddha mentioned about Praditya Samuppada. Buddha teach Praditya Samuppada, dependent origination. Praditya Samuppada mean dependent origination. Dependent origination បដិច្ចសមុប្បាទទ្រឹស្ដីពឹងផ្អែកគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកបដិច្ចសមុប្បាទ we know right the word បដិច្ចសមុប្បាទ បដិច្ចសមុប្បាទ Samuppada. Translate in English, dependent origination or dependent arising. Padit just mean dependent, right? Padit just mean dependent, and samuppada mean happen, arising, or emergent, or origination. So padicca samuppada, dependent origination. Our Lord Buddha has mentioned Padicca Samuppada, but I, Venerable Nagarjuna say, I mention Sunyatavada. The same Padicca Samuppada. Why the same? Because this is like confused that they use the word Sunyatavada or emptiness. When we say emptiness, the word Uchedavada also translate as emptiness, but emptiness here mean the same to Padicca Samuppada. Why the same? Because Venerable Nagarjuna explain emptiness mean in this universe there are many elements, 4 great elements and other elements. So nothing is happen independently. You understand? Nothing is dependently. Nothing independently. So Padicca Samuppada, dependent origination, emerge dependently here, happen arising dependently, but Sunyatavada, nothing independently. You see the word, just only a little bit change, but the same meaning. Nothing independently means nothing happen alone. Nothing happen alone. Nothing exists alone. It must connect to each other. It must based on each other. That's why he mentioned that the Lord Buddha said about dependent origination, and I said nothing independently. Praticca Samuppada and Sunyatavada are the same. This is the first Mahayana school, Madhyamika philosophy. There are a lot of Abhidhamma books written in this area, and Nagarjuna may in the 2nd century BC. And there are many Mahayana scholars or Thavira scholars like Venerable Vasapandu. No, other no. Vasapandu, Venerable Vasapandu, this is Abhidhamma Kosa. Venerable Vasapandu is very good at Abhidhamma. We have another book in Stavira Abhidhamma also, Stavira Vada. And he mentioned many deep ways in Abhidhamma. If you read it, you will know a lot and know about Abhidhamma discourses. Venerable Vasapanda and Venerable Asanga, Venerable Vasapandu and Venerable Asanga is brother. One father but different mothers. And Asanga living in Nalanda University. He's the master in Sthaviravada. But Vasapandu is in Theravada. But when Vasapandu visit Asanga, the brother, and discuss each other about the teaching of the Buddha, and Vasapandu converts to Sthaviravada and write this book about Abhidhamma.
For me, I can understand the same Sunyata Vada, no, because I study Abhidhamma, Paramatta Sutta, no Sunyata. Yes, no Sunyata.
Yeah, in Theravada the word Sunyata is different. Here different.
Yes.
If you study about Abhidhamma clearly in Sthaviravada, Sthaviravada is the one sect, the one group who are the best in Abhidhamma, more than Theravada. So Sunyata means nothing dependently, nothing independently. It means nothing happen alone.
Sunyata for Cambodian language, I know the same.
It's the same, zone.
Yes.
Emptiness means zone.
Yes.
Soft zone. ក្នុងទីនេះបានន័យថាទ្រឹស្ដី zone.
Yes.
ដូចគ្នាបល័យដូចគ្នា zone. ប៉ុន្តែនិយមន័យនៃពាក្យថា zone ក្នុងទីនេះមិនមែន zone អីដូចឧឆេតៈទេ zone ក្នុងទីនេះបានន័យថាអ្វីមិនអាចកើតឡើងដោយឯងបានទេត្រូវអាស្រ័យគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកមានហេតុមានបច្ច័យ
សម្រាប់ពាក្យខ្មែរយើងអត់ zone ខ្មែរយើងអត់យល់ចឹងអត់ចឹង
កណាអានេះហើយបានយើងត្រូវរៀនព្រោះអានេះឯងដែលជាការយល់ខុសរបស់អ្នករៀនយ៉ាងច្រើនជាពិសេសអ្នករៀនពុទ្ធសាសនាប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់គេអ្នករៀនពុទ្ធសាសនាបែបហ្នឹងគេអត់មានការយល់ច្រឡំទេយើងយល់ច្រឡំតែយើងរៀនមួយខាងឯងបើយើងរៀនទាំងសងខាងយើងអត់យល់ច្រឡំទេ
ការយល់ច្រឡំនេះមិនយល់ច្រឡំសភាវៈធម៌គឺយល់ច្រឡំពាក្យ
ពាក្យហ្នឹងបើយើង
ពាក្យខ្មែរពាក្យនេះអត់អាច
កណាយើងអត់និយាយពាក្យខ្មែរទេណានេះនិយាយពីរឿងខ្មែរអត់អាចអានេះមិនមែននិយាយពាក្យអានេះគឺពាក្យក្នុងពុទ្ធសាសនា
Yes បើផ្សេងជាលក្ខណៈសកលទីហោពាក្យសូននេះបើបកស្រាយដូចចាស់មកចេះអូខេ no problem
អានេះ
តែបញ្ហា
ពាក្យនេះគឺយើងត្រូវរៀនពូពាក្យហ្នឹងគេបញ្យល់ក្នុងនឹងស្រាប់មិនមែនពាក្យហ្នឹងកើតមកអត់មានសេចក្តីបញ្យល់ទេ
បើសិនជាសម្រាប់ដាក់ក្នុងសង្គមយើងបញ្ហា
នៅក្នុង philosophy
បើបកស្រាយមិនចេះអូខេ no problem
អានេះមិនមែនជាការបកស្រាយទេណាអានេះគឺជាពាក្យដែលកើតឡើងតាំងពីសតវត្សទី2មុនគ្រិស្តសករាជហ្នឹងគឺដែលពាក្យទ្រឹស្ដីមជ្ឈិមបដិបទារបស់នាការជូនអ្នកកើតឡើងគឺពាក្យហ្នឹងមានតែម្ដងហើយលោកបញ្យលនិយមន័យដូចចឹងថានាការជូនហ្នឹងព្រះអង្គលោកនិយាយថាព្រះសម្មាសម្ពុទ្ធជាម្ចាស់នៃយើងព្រះអង្គសម្ដែងបដិច្ចសមុប្បាទប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំកណាសម្ដែងអំពីសញ្ញតាវាទទាំងពីរនេះគឺដូចគ្នាដូច្នេះសញ្ញតាវាទបានន័យថាបដិច្ចសមុប្បាទ
បើនិយាយពីរឿងនៅក្នុងបដិច្ចសមុប្បាទហើយយើងនិយាយទៅបរមត្ថសច្ចៈវាអត់អាចដូចគ្នាទាំងស្រុងហេតុអីបានថាអត់ដូចស្រៀបគ្នាទាំងស្រុងព្រោះបដិច្ចសមុប្បាទវាជាប្រសូតមួយវាគ្រាន់តែប្រសូតមួយនិយាយតាក់ទងនឹងបរមត្ថធម៌ប៉ុណ្ណឹងឯងមិនមែនបរមត្ថធម៌អភិធម្មនិយាយពីបដិច្ចសមុប្បាទមិនមែនបដិច្ចសមុប្បាទជាប្រសូតមួយ
Yes I know កន្លែងហ្នឹងវាជាប្រសូតមួយក៏ពិតមែនប៉ុន្តែទ្រឹស្ដីព្រះសម្មាសម្ពុទ្ធគ្រប់កន្លែងទាំងអស់មិនអាចមិនមានបដិច្ចសមុប្បាទទេ
បដិច្ចសមុប្បាទបើសិននិយាយពី ក្នុងបដិបត្តិសច្ចៈខុសពីក្នុងមហាបឋានខុសគ្នាថានិយាយពីវិន័យរបស់អីមួយអាស្រ័យគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកប៉ុន្តែមហាបឋាននិយាយ3និយាយពីអាស្រ័យហើយនិយាយពីកម្លាំងអាស្រ័យមួយទៀតអានេះកណា
អានេះយើងនិយាយយើង
ទូលោកចាស់ថានិយាយពីឈាននៅក្នុងបរមត្តនិយាយពីរូបវិឈានរូបវចរៈចេរូបវចរៈចេឈាន5និយាយក្នុងអភិធម្មឈានមាន5និយាយក្នុងបសោតឈានមាន14ទេ
កណាអានេះហើយដែលយើងនិយាយអំពីការអត្ថាធិប្បាយ
វាអាចខុសគ្នាក្នុងន័យអញ្ចឹងប៉ុន្តែឧទាហរណ៍ដូចខ្ញុំកណាអញ្ចឹងជជែកនេះថាពាក្យថាសូនសម្រាប់សង្គមខ្មែរយើងសពថ្ងៃនេះ
យើងកុំនិយាយសង្គមខ្មែរព្រោះអានេះពុទ្ធសាសនាយើងនិយាយពីទ្រឹស្ដីរបស់ព្រះពុទ្ធសាសនាមិនមែនទ្រឹស្ដីសង្គមខ្មែរទេបើយើងនិយាយសង្គមខ្មែរយើងអត់ព្រោះសង្គមខ្មែរយើងពាក្យច្រើនណាស់ដែលប្រើមិនត្រូវ
ពាក្យសញ្ញតៈនេះបើយើងនិយាយពីថាសង្គមខ្មែរក៏បាននិយាយភាសាបាលីក៏បានដែរមាននៅពៀននៅក្នុងកន្លែងមួយសញ្ញតៈអនិមិត្តៈអបនិហិតៈ
កណា
ជាសញ្ញតៈក្នុងនេះបើសិនជាលោកម្ចាស់មានធរៈការបកស្រាយមកនេះអូខេអត់បាន
ចាំបានថាបើយើងសិក្សាអភិធម្មប្រវត្តិនៃអភិធម្មពួកអភិធម្មគឺយកមកខាងក្រោយទេនៅក្នុងបឋមសង្កេយនេះក៏អត់បានយកមកលើកយកមកទាំងអស់ដែរអភិធម្មណាដូច្នេះហើយបានអភិធម្មហ្នឹងមិនមានក្នុងអភិធម្មហ្នឹងគឺនិកាយ18នៃពុទ្ធសាសនាមានអភិធម្មផ្សេងគ្នាទាំងអស់ព្រោះតែទ្រឹស្ដីអភិធម្មហ្នឹងជាទ្រឹស្ដីក្នុងនិកាយមិនមែនជាទ្រឹស្ដីរួមមួយនោះទេបើយើងសិក្សាប្រវត្តិនៃអភិធម្មទៅយើងនឹងដឹងយើងចាំបានយើងរៀនបានតែ1នៅក្នុង18យើងរៀនបានតែ1អញ្ចឹងចំណេះវិជ្ជាយើងមានតែ1ទេ7ទៅ10ទៀតយើងអត់តន់មានដូច្នេះយើងនៅមានការភ័ន្តច្រឡំច្រើនយើងពាក្យខ្លះយើងអត់អាចទទួលស្គាល់បានទេប៉ុន្តែបើសិនជាយើងរៀន2 3ថែមទៀតអាហ្នឹងគឺយើងបើកបានណាកណា
ស្រាប់អំណាណាជំនឿរឿងថាប្រកាសថានេះខុសអានេះត្រូវអានេះខុសត្រូវអីអានេះ
អត់មាននិយាយដល់រឿងខុសត្រូវទេ
អត់មាននិយាយរឿងណាសំខាន់ការដែលខ្ញុំកណាសិក្សារាល់ថ្ងៃនេះសម្រាប់ខ្លួនឯងជាអាយឌីខ្លួនឯងណា
មិន
មែនថាអត់ពឹងលើកពីនេះពឹងលើកពីនោះអត់ទេសិក្សាចេះតែសិក្សាអញ្ចឹងទៅទៀតប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលសំខាន់សម្រាប់ផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនគឺការបដិបត្តិអញ្ចឹងហើយបានជាការបដិបត្តិជាក់ថាតើអ្វីដែលយើងសិក្សាហ្នឹងវារួចអត់វាស្របគ្នាអត់
ចាំបានរឿងខុសរឿងត្រូវផ្អែកទៅលើគម្ពីរវាមិនយើងមិននិយាយទេប៉ុន្តែយើងត្រូវយល់ថាសញ្ញតៈនេះក្តីបដិច្ចសមុបាទនេះក្តីនៅពេលណាដែលយើងរៀនពុទ្ធវចនៈទាំងអស់កុំថាឡាយរហូតដល់ពុទ្ធវចនៈមួយគាថាពេញសំបីតែមួយកំណាត់គាថានេះបើប្រសិនបើយើងរកសញ្ញតៈនិងបដិច្ចសមុបាទមិនឃើញយើងអត់ស្គាល់ធម៌ពិតទេ
មានដែរណាលោកចាស់ទូចាស់ណាចឹងបានធម៌វាបញ្ហាមួយដែលមិនធ្លាប់ឆ្លងកាត់មកណាបញ្ហាកន្លែងហ្នឹងដែលណាលើកទូលលំនថាបញ្ហាអ្នកបង្រៀនហើយអ្នករៀនហ្នឹងបញ្ហាកន្លែងហ្នឹងទីហើយលោកចាស់លើប៉ុណ្ណឹងមកលោកចាស់លើប៉ុណ្ណឹងឡើងលោកចាស់ម្ចាស់យល់មកបំណងលោកម្ចាស់យល់អាងនេះទៅក្នុងន័យថាទាំងនេះទីហើយនិយាយពីព្រំដែនប៉ុណ្ណេះណាទីហើយខ្ញុំនិយាយពីរឿងវិកោដាមអញ្ចឹងទីហើយថ្ងៃមុនខ្ញុំណាំលើកសួរលោកម្ចាស់ថាតើវិកោដាមហ្នឹងបើយើងនិយាយពីការបដិបត្តិការកាត់កន្លែងតលអាណាគានិមៈណាកាត់ដាច់ហើយដល់អញ្ចឹងឧទាហរណ៍វិន័យតេកន្លែងនេះវិន័យតេនេះបើថាសិក្សាធម្មតានៅតែញញដល់លោកម្ចាស់លើកបញ្ជាក់មកថាវិន័យតេក្នុងទីនេះសម្ដៅដល់អរហន្តមគ្គនោះមានន័យថាវានាំចេញបានគោលដាមហ្នឹងកាលណាបញ្ជាពីអាមគ្គដំបងសោតាបត្តមគ្គអត់អាច
ចឹងបានខ្ញុំណា
និយាយពីបំណងថាបង្រៀនលោកចេះបញ្យល់ពីបំណងដាច់ចឹងអាហ្នឹងអ្នករៀនច្បាស់
មកចឹងបានឥឡូវយើងឲ្យយល់ទាំងអស់គ្នាធម៌របស់ពុទ្ធអញ្ចឹងបានកណាលើកឡើងអំពីមូលបរិយាយសូត្រ ព្រះអង្គសម្ដែងមូលបរិយាយសុត្តៈនៅក្នុងមជ្ឈិមនិកាយភិក្ខុ500អង្គលោកស្ដាប់អត់យល់ទេហេតុអីបានស្ដាប់អត់យល់ដែលព្រះអង្គសម្ដែងអវិជ្ជា24ព្រោះភិក្ខុទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងលោកមានអ្នកថាបត្រៃបិដកហ្នឹងស្រួលរៀនធម៌ពុទ្ធស្រួលរៀនមិនពិបាកទេគ្រាន់តែមានលឹងមានវចនៈមានធាតុមានបច្ច័យមានអីចឹងវាអត់ពិបាកទេអញ្ចឹងបានព្រះអង្គសម្ដែងអវិជ្ជា24យ៉ាងអវិជ្ជា24ប្រការហើយដល់ទៅពេលព្រះអង្គសម្ដែងអវិជ្ជា24ភិក្ខុទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងអត់យល់ទេខ្លួនឯងបានរៀនគម្ពីរវេទគម្ពីរបិដកអីចេះចាំសូត្ររត់មាត់ក៏ពិតមែនដល់ពេលព្រះអង្គសម្ដែងអវិជ្ជា24អត់យល់ក្រោយឡើងបាននៅក្នុងគោតមកៈចេតិយគោតមកៈចេតយៈសូត្រព្រះអង្គសម្ដែងដដែលហ្នឹង24ដដែលប៉ុន្តែគាត់ព្រះអង្គបញ្ជាក់ថាអភិញ្ញាយ៉ាងភិក្ខវេអភិញ្ញាតាំងតថាគតសម្ដែងធម៌ដើម្បីត្រាស់ដឹងមិនមែនសម្ដែងធម៌មិនមែនត្រាស់ដឹងទេព្រះអង្គសម្ដែងធម៌ដើម្បីរួចផុតមិនមែនសម្ដែងធម៌មិនដើម្បីរួចផុតទេសម្ដែងធម៌ដើម្បីឲ្យកន្លងបងមិនមែនសម្ដែងធម៌មិនឲ្យកន្លងបងទេព្រះអង្គសម្ដែងប្រភេទ3ហ្នឹងទើបភិក្ខុទាំង500ហ្នឹងបានយល់ហើយសម្រាប់ព្រះរហ័តដោយសារធម៌ដដែលក៏ប៉ុន្តែយើងអត់បានយល់វិន័យតិនេះពិតមែនតែកន្លែងនេះវាគ្រាន់តែពាក្យថាលះបង់មែនលះបង់នៅនេះមែនប៉ុន្តែវិន័យតិហ្នឹងយើងរៀនប្រមាណបហានវិន័យយើងរៀនសង្វរវិន័យបហានវិន័យមានប្រមាណសង្វរវិន័យមានប្រមាណយកតែមួយមកហ្នឹងក៏អញ្ចឹងបានសំបីតែក្នុងមកបន្ទាត់នេះ
កាត់ទេលោកចាស់ចង់និយាយថាសារៈដោយលោកចាស់ហ្នឹងទៅយល់ពីបំណងយល់ពីពាក្យហ្នឹងទៅគ្រប់គ្រាន់ហើយមិនចាំគួរទៀតណាប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់អ្នកអង្គខ្លះអីខ្លះលោកមិនសូវយល់ច្បាស់ពីរឿងហ្នឹងដូចច្បោកបាល់ថ្ងៃទៅរកច្រកចេញរកឲ្យភាពច្បាស់អត់ឃើញណាហើយបើដូចលោកម្ចាស់យល់ពីបំណងបធរយល់ពីបំណងអត្តកថាអីអូខេហ្នឹងចឹងណាលើកឡើងហ្នឹងគាត់ណាចាំទូលពាក្យនេះពាក្យសញ្ញតានេះថាបើសម្រាប់
នៅក្នុងសង្គមខ្មែរយើងវាឥឡូវយើងមិនបាច់និយាយថាដល់ពាក្យសញ្ញតាវាដែលយើងមិនយល់យើងមិនដែលរៀនយើងគ្រាន់តែពាក្យយើងប្រើសពថ្ងៃវេទនាបើយើងនិយាយតែវេទនាមួយយើងបើយើងនិយាយក្នុងសង្គមខ្មែរខុសបាត់ហើយខ្មែរយើងឲ្យតែនិយាយវេទនាវាសំដៅដល់អី
ទូលចេះមែនណាទូលក្នុងន័យចេះណាលោកម្ចាស់រៀនចឹងទៅគាត់ស្ដាប់គាត់មើលចឹងអាចពិជ្រាបអាចអ្វីគាត់បញ្ហាគាត់ខុសហ្នឹងឲ្យគាត់កែ
កណាអរគុណអត់អីទេដែលយើងនិយាយពីវេទនាទៅសង្គមខ្មែរយើងនិយាយទៅវេទនាបានន័យថាលំបាកបានន័យថាកើតទុកបានន័យថាអីប៉ុន្តែដល់វេទនាមែនតើវាវេទនាវាផ្សេងហើយដូចពាក្យថាពិបាកយើងយកអូខ្ញុំពិបាកណាស់ខ្ញុំអីទៅនិយាយពិបាកមួយម៉ាត់ហ្នឹងវាខុសបាត់ហើយ
តែឥឡូវចូលមេ
ណាអញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងនេះបដិច្ចសមុប្បាតហើយនឹងសញ្ញតៈនេះគឺមានន័យដូចគ្នាយើងមិនបាច់ចាំគិតទៅដល់ន័យអីផ្សេងទេគិតថាបដិច្ចសមុប្បាតហ្នឹងគឺលោកបានបញ្ជាក់ឲ្យថាដូចគ្នា
ហ្នឹងហើយ independent វាណាឯករាជ្យបានទេ
អញ្ចឹងបាននៅក្នុងធម៌ហ្នឹងយើងត្រូវដឹងឧបតិតាមនេះគឺសំដែងដល់អី arising of suffering បាទទុក្ខសមុទយៈបាត់ហើយបានឧបតិតាមមួយនេះទុក្ខបាត់ហើយយើងមើលនិរោធនៅនឹងហើយនិរោធក៏នៅនឹងមគ្គក៏នៅនឹងបាត់អញ្ចឹងតែ3ពាក្យនេះគឺអរិយសច្ចៈទាំង4នៅនឹងហើយអថង្គិកមៈទាំង8នៅនឹងហើយដូច្នេះហើយបានព្រះសម្មាសម្ពុទ្ធព្រះអង្គទូមានព្រះសារីបុត្រពីដើមព្រះអង្គសរសើរព្រះសារីបុត្រនៅក្នុងជេលសូត្រណាជេលសូត្រចឹងក្នុងមជ្ឈិមនិកាយព្រះអង្គទូមានព្រះសារីបុត្រថាម៉េចព្រះអង្គទូមានភិក្ខុសង្ឃថាម៉េចមនាលភិក្ខុទាំងឡាយសារីបុត្រប្រៀបដូចជាម្ដាយបង្កើតកូនមោគលានប្រៀបដូចជាឪពុកដែលចិញ្ចឹមកូនឲ្យធំហេតុអីបានព្រះអង្គសម្ដែងអញ្ចឹងព្រះអង្គសរសើរអគ្គសាវកទាំងពីរថាសារីបុត្រនោះប្រសពនាំគេឲ្យចូលកាន់ពុទ្ធសាសនាប្រសពបង្កើតកូនព្រះសារីបុត្រណាប្រសពបង្កើតកូនប្រសពពយលប្រសពឲ្យគេជ្រះថ្លាមោគលានប្រសពថែរក្សាកូនដែលកើតហើយមើលថែរក្សាបីបាច់បង្ហាត់បង្រៀនចំខុបឃុំក្រងហ្នឹងគឺព្រះមោគលានណាដល់ទៅពេលនៅក្នុងឋានញ្ជានីសូត្រមជ្ឈិមនិកាយដូចគ្នាព្រះសារីបុត្រលោក tập năng lục trôi chật phơi chăng đó lục từ mơ thiền nên chia ni priêm chia sầm lánh chật slap mình lục sầm đai thua ông pi thiền nên chia ni priêm ở miền sal đấy ở miền sal pram đấy hay prasa đây bớt ở miền sal thạc nhom cái nào miền nhom bọn miền sal nhom cái nào miền sal dạng mấy nhom cái nào tơ rosi trăm bộ pôn rosi trăm con hay prasa đây bớt thay cho con nâng bộ pôn nâng một ba chữ nô ấy một ba chữ nô hay slap tới cái tơ chữ muối ấy chắc ban prom sẽ đạp thổ hay prasa đấy bớt sầm lại tới chọc trong prom một lục ắt sầm đánh lục ắt bạc cả đây sạch chả lục sầm đánh trâm tại cái ở trên là pin chất sờ bài đi sụp nó cái này nắng thằng anh chi ni priếm slap tới cái prom một lục thằng anh chi ni prom ấy tới bọt với prasa sam phút bao mình sẽ đây bền tốt thà giờ đây bớt cho chất nó không phúc chẳng ban prasa đây bớt nó khơi từ lóp màu với những rốt từ đó prom một lục tu miên thằng anh chi ni prom nó không prom một lục nó âm pi ở đây sạch chả hay chắp bị pê nâng màu chắp bị pê đây bọn ông sẽ đây oi mà đong nâng màu prasa đây bớt sầm đai thò ná còn miên ở đây sạch chả đối prasa sam phút đây chẳng ban còi láng lục miên niêm mùi tiết thá chỉ nẹt bồng vòi chả sầm đai nửa thò mà chả miên tay prasa đây bớt tế lược lên prasa sam phút cứ miên tay prasa đây bớt tế ai bồng vòi chả bàn đôi bọn ông đây vì muốn ở đây còn đây chắp bị bọn ông sẽ đây oi mỗi chắc phút từ kia tha na cỡ đau cứ sầm đai thò đầm bấy oi khơi nâu ở đây sạch chả nhưng cái này con là lược lang thà nè sầm đai thò cướp ong sầm mai ní cái đời cuaแต่ kết âm pí ở đây sạch chả từng buồn nữa nè
chạm mà vô là sầm đai con ai mong
okay now so did it just only mention yeah it is I just mentioned that we should understand we should learn the realities of the Buddha Dhamma every stanza every sentence Buddha said about how to distract to remove all defilement attachment Buddha explained about Nibbana the cessation of all suffering not only pleasure in this world but he always advised disciple to happy in spirit of all suffering. So, as I mentioned, Venerable Sariputra, as a mother who gave birth to a child, and Venerable Mahamoggallana brought up the child properly in Akkajela Sutta Majjhima Nikaya. But later on, when Venerable Sariputta advised to the Dhananjani Brahmin as a friend to born in the Brahma world, then Buddha just only gives advice to Sariputta not to do that again. Please break the Dhamma with the truth, with the cessation of the suffering. That's why from that time Venerable Sariputta teach the Dhamma as the Buddha teach. All the Dhamma, all stanza, verses, sentence, including Paticcasamuppada, including Four Noble Truths, including Eight Noble Paths, including three characteristics, Tilakkhana. So all of those are the main thing in Buddhism. That's why there are two prominent books in this world in today. A source of this two book is very good to to study in this day. A source book of early Buddhist philosophy and a source books on later Buddhist philosophy. Early Buddhist philosophy and later Buddhist philosophy. These two books are very important, very meaningful in study Buddhism, Buddhist philosophy. By DJ Glupahana, he is the professor in Hawaii University in USA, and he is Sri Lankan. I learned with Professor Kalmangkoda Somanapala, a friend of David Glupahana, and it is very good book that we have to learn. Even me, I did not read all of this yet, but I read some because it is very the thick book. So now we say about the Mahayana, Madhyamika philosophy, and another philosophy, another schools of Mahayana is Yogacara idealism. Before, when I study about Yogacara idealism, before I study that I read one book about dialogue between Buddhism and Christianity. I forget the order of writing, but I read one book about conversation between Christian and Buddhism. And many scholars said that I meet some professor, I meet some scholar that they told me that Buddhism take the theory of Christianity. ពុទ្ធសាសនាយើងយកទ្រឹស្ដីពីគ្រីស្ទានមកទៅសេជាគម្ពីររបស់ខ្លួន Before I was wondering why they say like that. Christianity just later.
Yoga, for yoga, Prakati yoga, Rajana yoga, Chacha yoga, Gama yoga.
Yeah, it's not mentioned about that. I say about Yogacara idealism. Yogacara idealism, they have one prominent theory that why the all scholar and professors say that Buddhism take the theory of Christianity. I think you have heard about Ale Vijnana. Ale Vijnana. It is the main theories of Yogacara idealism. Ale Vijnana is the same, the soul in Christianity. So Ale Vijnana that mention about how the continuous consciousness from this birth to the next birth. In Yogacara idealism is the best explanation about that theory. Not the same to Madhyamika philosophy, but Yogacara idealism. And then all professor and doctor said about that Buddhism take the theories of Christianity to explain. After I study about the Madhyamika philosophy and Yogacara idealism, I come to know, they say the truth. It's true. The same that they explain about Ale Vijnana. But if we said about Ale Vijnana in Theravada Buddhism also, it's not wrong. But just need to learn deeply and carefully interpretation. So this is the two schools of Mahayana, Madhyamika philosophy and Ale Yogacara idealism. How about Theravada? What we want to say here is just the word elder. Today we learn just word elder. Thera means elder and Vada means the teaching. It means our brothers, our elder, what are they? Sariputta, Moggallana, Kashyapa, Ananda, Anuruddha, Upali, Katyayana, all of those elders bring the Buddha's teaching from time to time. That's why after the first Buddhist council, the first Buddhist council after first Buddhist council, there are Bahanaka that I mentioned before, right? The word Bahanaka, who learn by heart, who take responsibility, who learn, who take about the Nikaya. There were Bahanaka. Khmerយើងហៅថាភានកៈ Pianok. There were many Banaka, like Vinaya Banaka, Dikha Banaka, Machima Banaka, Samyutta Banaka, Anguttara Banaka, Dhammapada Banaka, Jataka Banaka, etc. After first Buddhist council, បន្ទាប់ពីបឋមសង្ឃាយនេះ and this Banaka learn properly about the Buddha's teaching. Venerable Upali, as the Vinaya Bahanaka, learn the Vinaya, take responsibility for all those Nikaya, all those scripture in Vinaya Pitaka. Venerable Ananda take all the 34 sutra in Digha Nikaya and take a big prominent, a special prominent, take explanation in Digha Nikaya. It's not only the Buddha's teaching, not only the Buddha's word, but also the commentary that they have to learn. Banaka, not only the Buddha's teaching, but Atthakatha, commentary. They have to know clearly, learn perfectly. But all of these Panakas later on, just only in Sri Lanka, that we take from line to line, like Venerable Upali and then come to Sikava, and then to Mogali Puttadestera, and then Mahinda, Aritta, and later on until Mahasiva. I think you know the Venerable Mahasiva?
Yes.
No. No. Mahasiva Thera. Mahasiva. Yeah, it is the last, I think. Mahasiva, if you learn about the Satipatthana Sutta, yeah, Satipatthana Sutta we mentioned about the Mahasiva. About the commentary comments on the word Domanas Domanasita និយាយអំពីទោមនស្សដែលគួរសែប Yeah, the dejection that we should observe, dejection that we should accumulate, dejection that we should practice. Why dejection is should practice? Dejection is not good, right? Domanassa is not a good thing, but in discourse Buddha explained about the domanassa, the dejection that we should practice. ទោមនស្សដែលយើងគួរសែប Then Atthakatha, the commentator, mentioned about the story of Venerable Mahasiva. Mahasiva is the teachers of 30 groups. He has like 30,000 of students. 30,000, a lot, right? 30,000 students. 30,000 students and all Arahant. 30,000 Arahant are his students. He teach every day. One day, one student go into Nirodha and just think about the value, about the high quality, high supernatural power in himself, and he gained arahantship. And he refers to his teacher Venerable Mahasiva, what he is. He is then arahanta, or he is such thing. And Venerable Mahasiva is just Puthujjana, the simple bhikkhu. Mahasiva is simple bhikkhu. He did not gain any high supernatural or high stage in Buddhism. But all 30,000 student arahantas. Then he come to do experiment and asking whether my teacher, I can ask a question. Venerable Siva said that I have no time for you. When you go to the Nipāta, can I ask you? No time. That they asking me after come back from Nipāta, or they asking me after you eating. Somebody will ask you also, how about your cleaning your teeth, Dr. Meng? Clean your teeth, can I ask you? No, I don't have time. When you wash your face, can I ask you? No, I don't have time. And then this Arahant student just only said that you have no time for that also. Student just said like that, and he aware. Mahasiva aware, and he think that Arahat is not difficult, just easy for me to take it. Arahat Marga is not difficult for him because he know everything in Buddha's teaching. He teach all of 30,000 students. And then he go to teach. After that, he take his robe and bow, arms bow, and go to cave, Guha, one cave in not very far from the monastery, and he practice. 1 day is not gaining, 2 days not, 3 days not, 3 months not, 3 years not, but 30 years. He cannot take arahantship among 30 years. He never sleep. He never take bathing. He never wash his feet. And his feet, his feet is hurtful. But after 30 years, he came to realize by one lady deity. He start crying. He is useless. He is abhapa. He's not kinds of person who can experience, who can have to gain the highest stage in Buddhism, even Sutta, Sagadaga, Anaga, or Arahat. So now he know himself that he cannot take it. He cannot practice to be an Arya, to be a noble disciple of Buddha. Even he know everything in Buddhism, Buddha's teaching. Then he start to cry. He start crying. And then one deity, female deity, in that area also crying. And then Venerable Mahasiva said, "Why are you crying?" And the lady Deva said, "If I cry, I may gain some stage of Sutta or Sakadaga. If I crying, I can get one Sutta like you." Oh, then Venerable Mahasiva come to aware that even the deity also play on me. Then he start to avoid everything, concise, anger, detachment, dejection, and everything. Concentrate on non-self, and he realize and become an arahant. when he become an arahant, 30,000 students come all together to watch his feet, but he did not allow to watch. And then Indra, the Shaka, with Sujata come from the heaven to the earth to watch his feet also. They just only mention that Venerable Mahashiva, the last streams of Bhanaka, just take from time to time. These Bhanakas mean elder, the Thera, that become Theravada. So today we learn about Theravada, right?
Yes.
So we have no time to learn about another thing. So your way of patitam vinetico times. So today we did not. Yes, but it's okay. We can learn many things. But I just want to tell you about the 5 ways, another 5 ways that we can remove of resentment. What are resentment?
Yes.
Resentment. Akata kumnum. So yesterday we learned about the metta, karuna, upekkha, and kammasakata and asati manasikaro. But in the same way that Venerable Mahasariputra advised the monks to find another way to remove all the resentment in our mind. The first, he said, Idhavuso ekacho pokolo aparisuddhikaya samacharo hoti parisuddhavici samacharo. I just write. You just write another 5 method. Another 5 method of removing resentment. Yeah. One is yeah. So one bodily behavior of this person is impure, but verbal behavior is pure. It's just short. Yeah. Just short. Body impure and verbal pure. It means his bodily action may be impure, but it kaya samacha at borisot pantai veche samacha borisot. So we can concentrate also. We can pay our loving kindness also to him and remove all resentment by concentrate all these things. All these things. Kaya samacharo, aparisuddhi kaya samacharo, he has the bodily behavior impure, but parisuddhi vici samacharo, he has the verbal behavior pure. This is also the first way. Pure. P-U-R-E. Pure. Borisot. Impure at borisot. And the second one, aparisuddhi vici samacharo hoti parisuddhi kaya samacharo. It's just only opposite. The second one. Verbal, impure, but body pure. So the second one is his verbal behavior is impure, but bodily behavior pure. The third one, aparisuddhi vici samacharo hoti aparisuddhi kaya samacharo hoti Lapati cha kalena kalam chetaso Vivaram Chetaso Prasadam. A person's bodily behavior and verbal behavior are impure, but from time to time he gains an openings of the mind, placidity of mind. The third one is both impure but open mind. You know the word open mind, right? មានចិត្តទូលាយមានចិត្តល្អមានចិត្តគួរឲ្យជ្រះថ្លា Even both bodily and verbal is impure កាយសមាចារវិជ័យសមាចារអត់បរិសុទ្ធ but from time to time he open his mind perplexity of mind លោកមានចិត្តគួរឲ្យជ្រះថ្លាម្ដងម្កាលដែរលោកមានចិត្តគួរឲ្យល្អលោកមានចិត្តល្អម្ដងម្កាលដែរ from time to time just open mind is ចិត្តល្អចិត្តបើកចិត្តទូលាយ yeah ជេមែនវាយមែនប៉ុន្តែចែកទៅដោះគោចែកអីឲ្យនៅ yeah. It is a kind of the person who both bodily and verbal is impure but from time to time his mind his open mind his perplexity mind like in when we was in rural area in small, if we look back to the 20 years back, we will experience of all of it about his heart to condemn, to say bad thing to the student, and he harm us, but he will take care of us. Many things he share the happiness to the student. That we can concentrate. Even he is bad in bodily and verbal behavior, but his mind is good, open-minded. And fourth, aparisuddhi samacharo hoti pa aparisuddhi kaya samacharo hoti necha laphati kalena kalam cetaso vivaram cetaso pasadam. A person's bodily and verbal behavior are impure and he does not gain an openings of the mind, placidities of the mind from time to time. The fourth one just know of this. Bodily, verbal is impure, also have no good mind, but also we have to pay loving kindness to him also. No need to angry, no need to have resentment toward him. And the fifth one, all are good. Like ទី1កាយមិនល្អទី2វិជ័យមិនល្អទី3ទាំងកាយទាំងវិជ័យមិនល្អប៉ុន្តែមានចិត្តល្អទី4កាយវិចារអត់ល្អចិត្តក៏អត់ល្អគាត់នៅតែមិនខឹងនឹងលោកដដែលទី5កាយវិជ័យល្អហើយមានចិត្តល្អទៀតអាហ្នឹង there is the five way that Venerable Sariputta explanation in Anguttara Nikaya. Good.
Bad.
Why Venerable Sariputta say about this? Even this person is verbal behavior or bodily behavior are impure, and from time to time he doesn't open mind, he has no placidities of the mind, why we still have a good mood on him? Because he refers to the Kakachopama Sutta. I think you know that Sutta. Yeah, because you learn a lot, you know a lot. Kakachopama Sutta, what does the Sutta mention about? Yeah, Kakacho Pamasutta is very best mentioned here about the fourth point. Kakacho Pamasutta. Kakacho Pamasutta. Kakacho Pama. Kakach just means saw. Kakacha saw. Kakacho Pama means Kakacha and Upama. Upama means simile. Simile. Kakachas means saw, but saw is in both handle. Oh. Kakacho Pamasutta Buddha mentioned about the similes of two-handled saw. What a saw? You know the word saw, right? Saw rana.
Yes.
But this Kakacha saw the saw two-handled. Both handle បានន័យថាមានដៃទាំងសងខាងអាណាវែងមែនអាណាដៃមួយអាណាដៃពីរនាក់ Kakachas mean both handle saw. Then here is the verse that said Upadandake nache pibikave kakache nachora orak o chakara angamanke he ok okanteyum Tatrapiyo mano pados pasiyang na me sutena sasanakaro. Because even if bandits were to serve you severely lamb by lamb with a two-handled sword, one who gives rise to a mind of hate toward them would not be carrying out my teaching, said the Buddha. So if the bandit, you know the word bandit, right? Bandits mean chow. Chow the guys have. Bandits. ខ្មែរយើងប្រើ word តនដិតណាខ្មែរយើងប្រើពាក្យតនដិត bandit ចោរអាក្រក់កាចសាហាវ bandit ណា bandit if bandits sell the monks it means harm the monk by ណា bandit ណាណាអង់គ្លេសមិនបល័យទេបល័យយកអានបល័យបល័យបណ្ឌិតផ្សេងបណ្ឌិតជូរៈចៅជូរៈចង់និយាយថាបណ្ឌិត English bandit is different from pandita pandit is different from bandit pronunciation is not the same bandit and pandit តែចៅចៅតែសាឡាតាំងតែជូរៈចេះ bandit ចៅបើឡាតាំងទៅសេជូរៈពាក្យនេះឡាតាំងជូរៈយ៉ាពាក្យមួយដាក់មកចេះម្ដងបណ្ឌិតចៅជូរៈ So if the bandit serve you by the two-handled sword lamb by lamb it means angamangehe កាត់ដៃកាត់ជើងកាត់អវយវៈ to harm you your hand your leg your body with this both handled sword if you give the arise of anger give arise mean ការកើតឡើង of anger ឲ្យមានចិត្តខឹងកើតឡើង if you gives arise, anyone gives a rise of anger, you are not carrying my teaching. Mà nên nèទាំងឡាយមិនបានបដិបត្តិតាមពាក្យទូមានរបស់តថាគតទេ So even though all of these bad people harm you in very bad way and you are angry with them, so you not practice the Buddha's teaching. So that's why Venerable Sariputta said, Aparisuddha Kaya Samacharo, Aparisuddha Vichi Samacharo, and Nakale Nakalam, Vivaram Chetaso Pasadam. Even though this person is impure bodily behavior and verbal behavior, and also not open mind from time to time, we also have to have good mood with them, good mood, not to have resentment with him. Because Venerable Sariputta referred the Kakachopama Sutta. Even though bandits serve the bhikkhu, serve you in bad way, cutting your body, cutting your hand, cutting your leg with the two-handled sword, you also not to be angry. If you angry, that means you are not practicing the Buddha's teaching. That's why in Punno Vada Sutra, all of this in Majjhima Nikaya, Kakachopama Sutta also in Majjhima Nikaya, and Punno Vada Sutta also in Majjhima Nikaya. In Punno Vada Sutta, in Sunaparanta Janapata, Venerable Punna lived there, and Buddha with 500 monks visit him at once, and the Buddha asked something about food, about living, because he has heard that in Sunaparanta village, Sunaparanta state, there are many people are bad people, very bad people, very how to say, yeah, very ugly people and not good people. But how you live here peacefully? Buddha asked Venerable Punna, and Venerable Punna explained and answered Buddha very humilely, very gently, that they are not harm me. They are not harm me by hashing. And Buddha said, if they harm you by hashing, by say bad thing about you, do you think they are good? Yes, they are still good, because they don't harm me by throwing something on me, by throwing the wood, by throwing to some kind of thing, the earth. So if they harm you by also by stick or by thing, so what do you think? They're still good for me, because they don't harm me by knife. They don't cut me by knife. So if they cut you, they treat you by knife, what do you think? They're still good, because they don't kill me. And if they kill you, what do you think? And he said very peaceful stanza, that the noble disciple of the Buddha never happy with this full of suffering body, this full of suffering of life. Even they kill, it's just nothing. It's not anything related to us. That is very meaningful, that we can study about Punno Vada Sutta in Uparishadsukha Majjhima Nikaya. And this Punno Vada Sutta also, that now present day, the discovery, we find another two footprint of Buddha, right? We study from this Punno Vada Sutta.
Right now, Myanmar.
Yeah, in Myanmar. Because in Punnovata Sutta, Venerable Punna living in Sunaparanta state. And the commentary said that Sunaparanta state is the state of Taposa and Palika. Taposa and Palika go back to that. And Buddha went to there and preached and leave the footprint in Satyapandaga mountain and Namada river. And now we found in Myanmar. And then at that time is in Okata state, Sunaparanta. So they study from the commentary and they can find the footprint of the Buddha. I hope to see that also.
Yes.
So now 10 o'clock. So
9 minutes.
we will yes, you can read some that sutta, Kakacho Pama Sutta and Ponnovada Sutta. Ponnovada Sutta. You know, if you learn and you follow the source, you will quickly catch the word and catch the meaning, catch the Dhamma. Because here we have a books. If I mention Kakacho Pama Sutta or Ponnovada Sutta or Mula Pariyaya Sutta or some other sutra, just go and read and you will clearly understand it. Because you know, when we study first, remember back to another 20 years back that we learn. Yeah, we have only one books and about 100 monks learn together, only one Pitaka, and we read and we hear together. But we try hard to find some source to study. We approach the learned monks, the elder, the who learned, and we want to listen more about it. We don't have enough books at that time. We translate the Pali at that. I remember in the year 2000, it is like 19 years ago. I don't have book to translate. At that time, my two teachers instruct me alone in Samantapasadika. Translate Samantapasadika from Pali to Cambodia. My two teachers have only one book, and I just write from his book into my handbook and translate it. And these two teachers instruct me at night. Every night they instruct me, and this is how I know Pali. And it's not mean that I know a lot in Pali language, but my teacher instruct me like that. Two teacher, one student. I have two teachers instruct me alone every night about Pali, translation of Samantapasadika. And I write first, and then they ask me to translate the Samantapasadika in 19 years back from now, because in the year 2000. And those Venerable Kusapir is my first teacher, and the other one is Suong Se. These two teachers instruct me one time. So that is why I know some Pali from now. And the Pali knowledge give me everything. When I left Cambodia in 2005, and I went to Sri Lanka without knowing any English, but I used the Pali, the way of communication, and learn from Sinhala and English. So thank you very much for your attention today. That we learn, not complete the first stanza yet, but maybe we have to finish tomorrow. If we don't finish, maybe we have no more sutra to learn. Yeah, thank you very much. So now it's 10 o'clock now, so we pay our loving kindness to all the living beings. ตุกขปัตตาเจนันตงคาพยาปันตาเจนัมเปเยสาวกรรมชนีสาวกาหันตุสาเปเปปาเนนาสาธุสาธุ
สาธุสาธุไงនេះបានសិក្សានៅក្នុងមេរៀនមួយចំនួនហើយនៅខាងក្រៅក៏បានរៀនប្រសូតមួយចំនួនជាពិសេសគឺការកាត់បន្ថយកំហឹងការចងគំនុំដោយអឃាតវត្ថុគុំគូនៃសពគ្រប់បែបយ៉ាងគឺពិចារណានៅសេចក្តីល្អរបស់អ្នកដទៃអ្នកខ្លះល្អដោយកាយតែចិត្តអាក្រក់អ្នកខ្លះមុនដំបូងគឺថាកាយហ្នឹងល្អប៉ុន្តែវាចាអាក្រក់អញ្ចឹងក៏យើងយកអាវាចាល្អរបស់គេទៅហើយបើវាចាអាក្រក់ហើយនឹងកាយល្អយើងយកកាយហ្នឹងទៅដើម្បីកុំឲ្យមានគំនុំហើយអ្នកខ្លះទៀតក៏គិតអាក្រក់តាមផ្លូវចិត្តអ្នកខ្លះកាយក៏អាក្រក់វាចាក៏អាក្រក់ប៉ុន្តែចិត្តល្អអញ្ចឹងចិត្តល្អហ្នឹងយើងយកល្អទៅអ្នកខ្លះមិនល្អក៏យើងត្រូវរកចំណុចណាដែលបានប្រយោជន៍ក្នុងខ្លួនយើងផ្ទាល់ហើយរួមទាំងអ្នកខ្លះល្អទាំងកាយទាំងវិជ្ជាទាំងចិត្តហ្នឹងក៏យើងធ្វើយ៉ាងម៉េចឲ្យចម្រើននៅក្នុងខ្លួនយើងផ្ទាល់បើអរគុណចំពោះការទស្សនារបស់ញាតិញោមពុទ្ធបរិស័ទពិសេសកណ្ណាជាម្ចាស់គ្រប់ព្រះអង្គដែលសិក្សារៀនសូត្រនៅក្នុងសុត្តនិបាតសុត្តន្តបិដកបាទហ្នឹងគឺដែលបង្ហាត់បង្រៀនដោយលោកគ្រូធម្មសេរីប៉ុណ្ណាចឹងសូមអរគុណចំពោះការទស្សនានិងការសិក្សាចម្រើនពរលា